essentially lying in wait for the CEO to walk by. We can see on that video that Brent obtained there that he essentially is behind a Suburban, the shooter, and as the CEO walks past, you see him then step out, the gun comes up on target, and he begins to fire. There is a level of sophistication that we can tell from the shooter from that video as well, and that is because as he's firing, we know that he used a suppressor on that gun. That's to muffle the sound. That is something that someone would use, obviously, if they don't want to draw attention to a particular shooting. And you see him, racking the slide of that gun, which typically happens on its own with a semiotic 9mm style gun. But when you have that suppressor there at the end, if you don't have perhaps the proper parts or it's not properly lubricated, that gun won't cycle. And so you see him essentially racking the slide for every round that he fires. And then also at one point, and this is what police had indicated as well before we obtained this video, that the gun had malfunctioned at one point, and you actually see him doing a clearing drill on that gun. And this is something that those of us who worked in law enforcement practice on over and over, where you essentially have these so-called immediate action drills where they practice for a round not to fire. Either it can get dislodged, there could be a double feed of ammunition, but in this case the shooter quickly racks it, the slide gets it back up on target, continues to fire. And